Let's talk about how small things can have a big impact today. And I want to talk about small towns. I've kind of got it's rainy here in my small town. I've got this kind of like spooky Halloween vibe, which is great because it's Halloween week, and so it's dark outside and moody lighting. But I want to talk about how small towns are like really inspired me. I live in a small town now. I have lived in a couple of small towns in the last few years, and I had this kind of moment this weekend where I was going to an improv show. We had an improv show downtown. We have a small little arts council that has a little theater I haven't been to. And on the way, I saw my 70-year-old neighbors were having a cool Halloween party in their yard on the way, and then drove by the square, and there was a UFO festival happening. And I'm like, small towns are so amazing because they just go for it. They do all these fun, crazy things just for the sheer enjoyment of doing it. I've lived in a lot of big cities, and I feel like small towns are just so unique in that they kind of care. I don't say care more, but they're kind of like maybe they're bored and they just want something fun to do. So they really get into the creation of the thing, the event. It might be a one-day event, but they get really into the build-up and the excitement of it, creating it, and then doing it. And people show up because it's like there's not a ton of other stuff competing. So it's really great. I love that people show up and are really into it. The improv show was like more than half full. The UFO festival was busy. They had bands. It was kind of like all these really fun, small, amazing activities happening. And even a friend of mine that lives in another small town in Georgia was telling me she went to an event where they went all out on like this graveyard tour, and people were like walking the graveyard. So it's like we were talking about how great small towns are. They're really committed to like the stuff they do because there's just not a ton of stuff. So it just got me thinking about how we could do that. Like, how would that translate to my day-to-day life? And I was thinking, we always think we have to go big, like go big, go big. But sometimes you can go small and put a lot of energy into it, a lot of effort into it, a lot of care. It doesn't have to be fancy or whatever, but you can really care about it and make it special. I think about for this like upcoming holiday season, which I keep talking about, but I just love it. But you don't have to have a party for 40 people. A party for 4 people with great care and attention is wonderful. A party for 6 people, 8 people is perfect. And you make it really special. And you decorate and you do the stuff and you just care about those 4 or 6 people that you're bringing the thing to. So I just wanted you guys to think about that this week. Like, is there something you're creating? Could be a small thing, a little piece of art or a little poem or whatever. And make it really special for like 4 people, 6 people that you're going to share it with. Don't worry about getting it out to 80 people or 800 or 8,000 people. Just focus on the small things. Pretend you're like a small town making something awesome. And I want to see what you create, or at least tell me about like how you're really fine-tuning it for your special audience, because I think that's just good. Makes everything so lovely and charming. So have an awesome week, keeping it small.